Hey guys, thanks for being here. It's another moment with Annie Okonkwa. Today we're going to be sharing an important topic. Yeah, studying in Germany for free. Whoa, is this even possible? Now, of course, we must have seen this video from one or two persons. This is very much true. This is very much true. Wow! How do I mean? Now, in Germany, we have here several universities, ranging from public university to private university. Now, the private universities, they have little or nothing in form of differences with the public universities. And the public universities that are well furnished with everything you need to have your degree or master's accomplished. Now, coming to the private universities, most private sectors have they have tuition that is added, like you have to pay, most of them. I don't even think there's any that you do not pay in the private sectors. But for the public universities, they are completely free. You do not have to pay for tuition fee. Now, this is good news because even in most cases where we as individuals originally come from, are indigenous, where we are indigenous too, we actually pay also. So this is free here, and you are going to be provided with everything that you need, like I said earlier, to have you come out successful. Now to the next point that I want to make is that Germany as a society, they do not have, most others, what we call raw materials like so many other countries. They do not have these things. They are a country that virtually pride itself in they pride themselves in education, basic education. And all they do as a people is basically engineering. They produce their own finished produce, and then they send it to different countries, different people that are interested in what they do, like in the production of cars, vehicles, like Volkswagen, what the Germans will call Volkswagen. So, and so many different electronics, in so many dimensions. These are what they do. And so, if you are opportuned to study in Germany, wow, you can beat your chest to it. Because you know what? Anywhere in the world, you're going to be what they say as ever ready. Okay, now this is not trying to deviate from the topic. Studying in Germany is a beautiful thing because here they do not lack any form of material ranging from all angles that is needed to have your knowledge practical wise in present Unterricht, that's in the classroom works also. Everything is beautifully provided. Now, another thing I want to let you know is that even the money that the government requires for it, the 10,000 euro that you have to pay to the government before coming in, do you know that there is a possibility that you also may not pay for this? Okay, ask me how. Yeah, the only option there is that, sorry, sometimes I see myself trying to put German where I ought to use English, and I'm trying to pick the right word in English. So do not get this up by that. The thing there is that if you have an uncle or a relative or just someone who lives in Germany, then you just want to quickly give him or her right now if a telephone call, because this person can stand for you as a guarantor, what they call clearance versicherte Person. This person can stand for you as a guarantor. And what it means is that there are there are requirements that this person must fulfill in order to stand for you, and they vary from, is he now a citizen, and what are his records, is he having any form of illegal records, like bad trade from stealing to anything like that. And then what's his financial status? So, and perhaps a few other things. So just ask the person to make inquiry on your behalf if you do not have that 10,000 plus that is demanded from the state to help you come over here to study. And mind you, that money, 10,500 thereabout, or 300, just for it between 10, but the first money there, the one that is fixed there is 10,000 euro. So make it 10,250 or thereabouts, depending on the school. So what you're going to face is that if you have a guarantor, you are going to pay no dime. Whoa! So you're going to pay no dime, and everything about you is going to be covered by this person. It means this person would take care of you. But what it means is that if there is any problem that is incurred through you, that's where the problem is. The person is going to be solely, held accountable for it, solely responsible for that. So that's the problem. It has to really be someone really close, and also verifying if the person is in the position to do this is a very good thing. So do you have someone in Germany or somewhere? So it's a good thing. Now, if you're wondering what schools can I apply to, there's so many schools. I'm gonna leave a link by the end of this video down below, giving you certain things, information more on this. Now, if you are going for the first time to study your first degree, then there are also requirements. You're going to find about the schools that you are interested in, because there's so many schools, more than 100 universities. So you just have to settle down for like 3 months before the application, find out the school that you really want to be in, find out their requirement. One thing that is common to all is that if you're coming for your bachelor's, then you have to have a proof of English, a proof of knowledge of English, so that you can tender that. And the good thing is that everything walks through your mails. You're going to have the email address listed there. You're going to have the contact, the telephone numbers. You can actually call them at intervals to find out. There are always people that are stationed for information, giving out information and all, information processes. So it's a good thing. They are there always reachable. You're going to see the timings that the office is open from when to when. So you have your use of English language to present, and then excuse me, sometimes some schools also require that you have a knowledge of their German A level, the first beginner A1, beginner friendly German knowledge. Not all, this is dependent on the school. What else? Then in case you and then you just go to the school specifically and check their own requirements. Most times the requirement varies from school to school, but for most schools you do not even need to have a present interview. This is amazing, right? You do not even have need to have a present interview, or a phone call, trying to make some findings. Only when you are having the course, art-related courses, music or sport, then in most cases you might have to be present to show your skills, because these are now physically, physical work. What they have to see, then they have to check perhaps medical reports that you'll find you can run if it has to do with sports. So if you are coming for your master's, then I think they have a minimum GP that they require. Their points 2.5 Yeah, most times it's 2.5 that they require to see from your first degree, And then, so many courses are here available for you, especially in the field of engineering, in the field of business, business related courses, social sciences. You have a lot of these things here, and also in English. And the amazing thing is that at the end of your course, you are going to be having 2 years extra, the opportunity of getting a job. And should you get your job in this during this period, then you have the opportunity of staying, through the work that you got. So it's beautiful, but whereby you do not have someone here in Germany who can help with the shouldering the responsibility for the finance aspect. There are also several organizations that help financially, but nonetheless, the main reason for that money that they charge you is just to um, ascertain that you're not going to be a burden to the 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 German society. They will not have to shoulder your problem also as a foreigner in their place, you know, because they already know you're coming to get the knowledge from them, and they do not want to be responsible for your overall well-being. So just check before you arrive, make sure, or before you apply for the visa, make sure that you've gotten ready everything that is demanded. Have it all ready before applying. It's always the best thing to do, so you do not see yourself being under stress, having to provide this, having to provide that, because if you are in areas whereby the phone calls, anything can go wrong when the embassy tries reaching you, telling you that this one is still not there, they can't find this document or that document, or through mail, and you're in a society whereby you cannot ascertain your mail at every time available, or things like that, or whereby the post doesn't even work, then these are disadvantages. So the best thing is have your document all set before you carry out your admission processes. And whereby there are questions, just write them. If you feel the answer is not forthcoming immediately, which in most cases do, then actually just give them a call. So I hope this is helpful to someone. In next video, I'm going to be mentioning some of the universities that offer English courses. And yeah, if you have questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But I'm going to ask you for one thing: share the video, keep sharing to your loved ones. This is a frequent question that I got asked, and that's why I chose to share this. Like I said before, this is a platform of sharing ideas, whatever we find useful, or from requests from, my beloved followers, old followers, and new followers. Thank you so much. I am grateful and I appreciate you. It's to your girl again, Annie Okonkwo. Keep reigning in love, keep reigning in Christ. Thank you so much. Be blessed and have a blast. And I wish you success as you apply for this. I hope you get all that your heart desires and take your studies seriously at the end of the day. Bye.